So here's the deal. It was gonna be a pull day, but I've just pivoted and I've now turned this into a chest and back day, and that's on auto regulation. Basically because I realized that it's been almost a week since I've last hit chest, and if I were to hit a pull and tricep day today, then I would hit a back and leg day tomorrow, and then that would also push my chest day later into the week. So it would be over a week since I hit chest. So I'm basically gonna take my original pull and push day, split them in half, mix them together, and then I'll go and hit some arms and legs tomorrow, and then I'll have my traditional push-pull legs following up after that once I get a little bit more rest. So we're starting with some chest. I'll hit 2 exercises for that, 2 exercises for back, and that's gonna be the day. I put the clips on.
Talk about these clips.
So we got these little baby clips here, basically to start me into a better shoulder position. So if you look at where I'm at as I line up under here, this is perfect now. Without it, I would be trying to, work myself under here and be in a very unnatural starting position. So this basically puts me into my normal active range of motion without forcing me to round my shoulder just to get under there and feeling very uncomfortable. So now that I'm under here, I can just initiate my press and those clips fall, and now I can work into a deep stretch without feeling like my shoulders are going to explode.
And how does that make you feel?
Dude, iconic. He said, I know who Bill Burr was till I met the man. Bars.
What did he say?
He said, I know who Bill Burr was till I met the man. I don't know, but that's bars.
How does that speak? How does that speak to you?
He's a comedian. I don't know, man. I can't explain it. It invokes a feeling. What did they say about that one song about those dudes in Paris? It's provocative. It gets the people going. Yeah, on that set, I didn't come quite as far up just because I knew I was a bit more fatigued. So I was really trying to focus on that stretch position versus locking out at the top so I could keep a bit more tension on the pecs. I mean, there's still tension at the top, but through that bottom 75% range is gonna be more pec, typically. Here's what we're thinking. I'm just gonna do 1 set. This is going to be a Myo-rep set, if you're familiar with that. It's this cool thing coined by this researcher named Borg. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But he's also the guy who coined the effective reps theory, essentially saying that the last 5 reps closest to failure or leading up to failure are going to be those effective reps that are ideal for stimulating growth because they have the highest degree of mechanical tension and also 100% or as close to as full motor unit recruitment for those high threshold motor units. So the ones that control the majority of the fibers that actually see hypertrophy whenever you're working out. So this is basically a time efficient way to get in a bunch of effective reps with less total sets, less total time, because we're going to be doing 1 set of 12 to 15, getting close to failure. Then we're going to be doing up to 5 mini sets. And with those 5 mini sets, we're doing around 3 to 5 reps. As soon as I lose a rep on those mini sets, doing 10 to 15 second rests in between, that's it. So if I only get 2 of those sets, that's it. I can go up to 5 though. So let's see how it goes. And it's really nice for getting a good pump too, so.
Here, look at this.
This is either going to be my first working set or a feeder set / warm up. I'm gonna see if this feels good for 12 to 15 reps, but if I smoke it, then this is just gonna be a warm up set because I'm not gonna go into the Myo-rep set with a very super easy first initial set. So let's see how this goes.
I think I can run it.
Ooh. Whew. Ah. So like about 5 deep breaths, and we'll get into it again. So I think that was 4. If I don't get 4 again, next one, then that's it. All right, so 4 more, hopefully. That was kind of 4, so I'll go for it again. Super tough 4, but we'll go for 1 more.
Why are the breaths so important?
It's more just a way of like measuring time without really measuring time, but also making sure I'm getting enough air between those sets. So I don't fail from my cardio. That was actually a tip from Borg that around 5 deep breaths is around 10 to 15 seconds. So I haven't actually measured it and timed it, but it feels good enough, so it's probably close. Oh, God. Yeah. Within expectations. You can tell by the distance of the nipple to the side of the tank that the pump has increased. And that's on science. That's it for pecs.
All right. If you weren't, wait, come up here, let me get you in the frame here. If you weren't doing TikTok, if it never popped off, if you never were the esteemed JPG coaching, what would you be doing right now?
I'd still be JPG coaching. Because before TikTok popped off, I was still doing really well with coaching. I had a lot of clients. I mean, I maintained anywhere from like 80 to 100 clients one-on-one before TikTok ever happened. And then TikTok happened and things got even crazier. So I'd still be doing what I'm doing now, just I guess on a different level, making less content, focusing more on just one-on-one client work again, because that took up a lot of my time before, and now I've shifted from that to more general programming and then making more content as well. Makes me feel like I'm about to bust through a door at a party and then just go bananas. These handles, nice ergonomic handles. One reason I like these handles though is when I'm using these, I can really like feel the pressure on that pinky finger pushing into the knob on these. Whereas this, I almost don't have to think about my grip because of how perfectly it fits my hand. So it much more feels like there's pressure in the palm of my hand versus directly just on my pinky bone. So it feels much more comfortable. And plus the length of the actual rope itself means that I'm not just forced to be right here with it. I can actually extend fully in line with where my elbows are leading to, and also keep my arm in a more neutral position, which in turn better engages the long head versus being, say, out here.
You about to run through a door in a club?
Yeah, dude, I feel like the D-handle Kool-Aid man.
All right, give us a little recap. How'd you feel? What'd you get done?
How do I feel? I feel good. I got a nice little pump. I feel like I'm not about to die. And that's the thing, people don't realize that after you're done working out, you really don't have to feel like you're about to pass away. You're just like, oh, leave it all in the gym. You gotta leave everything there. Like, no, man, I feel good. I leave the gym with a little pep in my step, and I like that, you know? Because then I can train super hard every time I step into the gym. And it's nice because I used to have that mentality where it was like, oh, you gotta leave it all in the gym. And I would leave it all in the gym and I would still train 5-6 times a week. But every time I went into the gym, I felt awful. So like, what am I really leaving in the gym besides maybe, you know, the little bit of energy that I have left because I barely came in with any. So now I can actually train hard.
We're taking out the dumpster right now.
Yeah, dumpster thoughts.
This is a dumpster. Hey, move a little closer. Let's get the Gold's Gym here in the back.
Yeah, the Gold's Gym would be nice. It'd be funny if I could get up there, sit like right there.
Is there any way up there?
Yeah. Like a little ladder.
But walk us through the what's the plan for the YouTube? What are you trying to accomplish? What do you feel about? What's the vibe?
Just have fun. Not too serious. I feel like people think I'm super serious because all I make is like educational content, but it's not really who I am. So
Freaking go.
yeah,
We're gonna try to get them what we said maybe every Monday.
every Monday I think.
Every Monday?
Yeah. Try it every Monday. Well,
Oh.
new videos every so often.